Making videos is fun. Sharing videos is even better. But did you know that using someone else's content in your videos could get you in trouble? It's true. Luckily, there's something called fair use that can help you stay safe. Fair use basically means you can use copyrighted material in certain situations. This doesn't mean you can just grab any video off YouTube and use it as your own. There are rules. These rules help us balance the rights of creators with the need for creative freedom. Think of fair use as a safety net. It allows you to use bits of other people's work, but only in specific ways. Understanding fair use is super important for anyone who wants to make videos on YouTube without getting those dreaded copyright strikes. So, how do you know if your video falls under fair use? There are 4 key things to consider. These are often called the 4 pillars of fair use. First, purpose and character. Are you using the copyrighted material for a new purpose, like criticism, commentary, or education? This is much better than simply copying or re-uploading someone else's work. Second, nature of the work. Is the original work highly creative, like a song or a movie, or is it more factual, like a news report? Using factual content is usually less risky than using someone's original song, for example. Third, amount and substantiality. How much of the original work are you using? A good rule of thumb is to use the smallest amount possible to get your point across. Using a short clip is usually better than using a long one. And finally, effect on the market. Would your video potentially harm the market for the original work? For example, if you create a compilation video using entire music videos, that could hurt the market for those music videos. Not all content is created equal when it comes to copyright. Some types of content are much riskier to use than others. High risk. Big companies like movie studios and music labels are usually quick to protect their content. Using clips from popular films or songs without permission is risky. Medium risk content from individual creators like YouTubers falls into this category. It's still important to be cautious and make sure your use is transformative. Low-risk content in the public domain, like old books and films with expired copyrights, is generally safe to use. News clips and factual information also fall into this category. Remember, even if you think your use falls under fair use, you could still receive a copyright claim. It's always best to err on the side of caution. Here are a few practical tips to help you stay safe on YouTube. Transform. Don't just copy. Don't just re-upload someone else's video. Add your own commentary, criticism, or analysis. Make it your own. Mix it up. Use clips from multiple sources instead of relying heavily on just one. Keep it short and sweet. Use short clips to illustrate your points. Avoid the heart of the matter. Don't use the most iconic or important parts of copyrighted works. Context is key. Be mindful of the context of your video. Educational and informational uses are generally looked upon more favorably than purely entertainment-based content. And lastly, remember that this is just a general overview. Copyright law can be tricky. If you're ever unsure about whether or not your use of copyrighted material is okay, it's always best to talk to a lawyer. Stay safe, creators.